There we go. Okay. What do we got on the list? I know what we got on the list. What up, my friend? Sorry about that. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. I had to set a couple things up. Let's fucking go. It's giant dwarf time. I've been looking at that quest for far too long. Oh, yeah. How's your day been? Sure. That sounds good to me. Actually, let me turn that back on. Turn that back on. Oh, what quest is this? Oh, that's what's up. Today was my Monday, actually. I had to go in today, and I had to take care of some stuff. What's going on here? Murder mystery? Sarge said, every murderer leaves clues to who done it, but frankly, we're out of our depth here. Okay. Not really surprised. Poison salesman in Sears Village. Okay. Well, gotta go talk to the Sears. What's its nuts? Hey, big guy. The poison salesman. I don't even know where he is. Phoebe, hey. Let's see. That's a regular man. Elemental workshop. Bartender. Who's the fucking... I guess we're doing this before we do Giant Dwarf. Interrogate everybody. Oh, I might have to go back. Let's see. Is that the poison salesman in there? Fence Stewie, Farsight. Nope, that's not him either. Okay. Find the poison salesman later. Watch, he's gonna be in there. Nope. Damn, there's a lot of maples out here. I didn't even realize that. Wait, let's talk to the gossip. You think was responsible? Could have been, but with the big guard dog. Poison sale. Okay, where is the poison salesman though? Whatever. Let's see. What do you want to know? Tell me about Lord Sinclair. Great man, lots of respect, more than worth his children. Not that I'm one to gossip. Not really surprised. Tell me more about the Sinclairs. His sons. Oh, you're good. You're good. Hey, man, trust me, do your thing. I did the Grand Tree last night, and I started Monkey Madness 1, and I'm kind of hyped about that, but I want to get Underground Pass done first. I forget why. Oh, yeah, I want to get Morning's End done so I can start crafting my death runes. Bob. Odd character. He's addicted to tea without having 20 cups. Spent thousands of gold. Stole silverware. Oh, I hate that I gotta talk to this guy every time. Oh, son of a bitch. It can be tedious. It can be really fucking tedious, especially if you don't have a way to recharge your run speed. I stocked up on strange fruit. I've got like 60 or 70 something of it now, which I'm super hyped about. Tell me about David. David has an anger problem, screaming and shouting. Kick him out of the house. Bro. Now I don't have to walk everywhere. Okay, his daughter's fine. Anna. 2 great loves, sewing and gardening. Stanford killed all the... there's no way I'm going to be able to remember all this shit. Bob T, Frank Anger. David is the angry one. Frank is a gambling addict. Okay. Stole paint. Daughters. Anna is a gardening. Go for it. I am here for it. Such a fool, you didn't hear from me. Conned out of a lot of money. Box full of beans. One last fucking thing with this guy. Daughters. Elizabeth. Strange. Klepto. Small items. Silver needle. Oh, about the quest. Not yet. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. Sinclair's going to disown a lot of people. Damn. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, cool. Not yet. Not yet. Little bits. You can do little bits. Use good discernment. Who do you think is responsible? Carol. Okay. Stolen books. Where were you? At the inn. How can I help? I know that I need to get them done, for damn sure, so I can teleport here without having to be fucking 51 to teleport to Ardoon. However, I am at 44. And I know that I'm going to need him to do my agility training too. I think Bob did it. I think Bob did it. For sure. Alright, let's go talk to Hobbs. Where's the poison cellar? Whatever, dude. Who do you think is responsible? It must be David. I am going to kill you. And fuck this. I have the Varrock tier 1. I was looking at some of the other ones. They some of them I did look at some of the effects that they do, and some of them really don't seem worth it. I like the Lumbridge ring was nice for getting some initial money, but now that I've got money, low alch seems kind of useless, and the run sauce twice a day is kind of useful. Flimsy looking dagger. pungent pot. Why was he drinking from a pot? And then the scrap of paper. Mary the maid found the body in the room on the east wing. Locked from the inside. He seemed to have been stabbed. Frankly, I'm stumped. Dude, I'm so excited for that. I'm 2 thieving away. I'm doing Giant Dwarf because I know that rewards thieving XP. And then we'll see. I might be doing some blackjacking over at Paul Viniach. Spare any money? I don't know. Frank, I think it's you. Let's talk to Daweed. Make this quick. Frankly, the old man deserved to die. Suspicious red-headed man who came to town selling poison. Looks like Frank. None of your business. Okay. I happened upon this quest. Blow out the candles to save energy. I happened upon this quest while I was running up to go do Giant Dwarf. I figured I might as well get it done. King's Ransom. Let me look at that real quick, too. Nope, not happening. It's like the... Oh. It's like the pinnacle quest for here. Gonna go talk to a couple more jerkoffs. Anna? What do you want to know, then? It was clearly an intruder. It was one of our lazy servants, then. It seems really complicated. Oh, yeah, one is wealthy citizens. Hold on. Fuck off, Anna. Oh, I can pickpocket guards. Well, I don't... Fuck pickpocketing, though. There's the silk stall right over there. And if I need to get food, there's the cake stall as well. I cannot wait for wealthy citizens. I've heard nothing but good things about wealthy citizens. Where were you? The murder happened in the library. And talk to Louisa. Here to help the guards. How can I help? Who do you think is responsible, Elizabeth? Straight up. You could hear their argument from Lumbridge. At the time of the murder, Hobbs and Mary, you can't suspect me, surely. One more question. Suspicious? What do you mean, suspicious? She has a lot of cooking to do. Damn, I'm looking forward to that then. Thieving and, it turns out, agility are 2 of my least favorite activities right now. Maybe because I have done so fucking much of both. But, oh. Who do you think is responsible? It was Anna. Seriously unbalanced, trashed the garden, blame it on me. Hates me, arguing with Lord Sinclair. How can I help? Where were you? Right here by my shed. Not that I remember. Not to the best of my recollection. No dog barking. Okay. Or waiting for lamps. No, I'm just kidding. There's no way. That's lamps is how I've done farming so far. I farmed for a little while one morning, and then I've just been dropping lamps on it whenever I can. Oh, did I kill Lord Sinclair? Oh no. Maybe I killed Lord Sinclair. It's worrying. Apply now for great savings. Don't let this deal pass you by. Dude, I'm excited for the fairy rings. I see them everywhere, and it's going to make travel so much easier. How can I help? Who do you think's responsible? Couldn't say. No, want to point fingers. It was probably Bob. Arguing with Lord Sinclair. Yada yada. Don't open that fucking door. Who do you think's responsible? I sleep here. Okay. Suspicious noises. I don't sleep very... Does Fairy Tale require any... Because I'm close to being able to do like Garden of Death and the two quests with the name Garden in it. Let's see. No! Oh, recommendations 30 farming. Okay. Maybe I should do that. Bother me. Who do you think did it? Could be anyone. He was asking for it for years. Jeez. What do you need the 30 farming for? I'm guessing you need to grow a crop. I think Elizabeth did it. Oh. Now, without telling me, because I'm pretty sure I can answer myself, can you safe spot the boss? And I'm pretty sure you can. Usually you can. That's how I killed the black demon last night. I fucked that thing up. Criminal's dagger. Oh, she likes to steal petty things. Is this whole... No, that's Catherby. This is Sears Village. What's in here? I'm going in. Fuck you. You can't tell me I can't go to... Okay. Yes, you can. And then... Cure a queen. And there's... But 49 farming is a requirement for the second one. Which kind of... Many greetings. Many greetings. Something first. Okay. Oh, there's the poison salesman. Come here. Tell me what you know. That's terrible. Miracle of modern apothecaries. This exclusive concoction has been tested on all known forms of life and proven to kill them. So incredibly versatile, it can be used as pest control, yada yada yada. Peter Potter's patent poison potion. You only have to start 2? Ooh. 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 328 people in this area alone. Can I help you with anything else? Looks like I've got the strength level. What'd you say, 40? I've got the strength level. Let's fucking go. I just realized my attack is passed up on my my magic, dude. Everything out here has been giving me attack XP too, which is crazy. A bottle to each of the Sinclairs. Anna, Bob, Carol, David, Elizabeth, and Frank. Should probably write that down. Huh! I was putting off quests for a while because I was scared of things that were like way higher level, but with the amount of safe spotting I've been doing, like I did Troll Stronghold. One of those motherfuckers hit me for 37 out of my 38 health. Yeah, I died out there, but I was able to just. It wasn't even like on the other side of the desk. It was like a wall like this, and he wasn't able to pass this part of it. And I was just. And I did that. I did Dragon Slayer, and there was another like high level quest I did that night. I just don't remember what it was. Or like high level boss. I have this pot. Not to be taken internally. I did waterfall. Dude, when I was doing waterfall, this was one of the most nerve-wracking things I've ever done like voluntarily. I got washed out of the chamber and I lost the pendant, so I had to go get another one. And I had zero energy because you know you're running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so I took off all of my robes and I had like 2,000. No, I didn't put the urn on the statue like a dumbass when I went to go take the chalice. And I had like 2,000 of each of the elemental runes and like 300 something chaos runes, and then all my armor, and I put it down outside of the tomb to run in and grab another pendant, and that was some of the most nerve wracking shit I've ever had to do. I know who did it. It was all of them. Wait, who's the thief? Who's the one that steals? I think it's Elizabeth. Elizabeth is the thief, right? Yeah, it's Elizabeth. I'm finna frame Elizabeth. No, not one of the men. Damn it. I know who did it. Quick work who? One of his family. Which one? One of the women. Really, which one? Bet you anything it was Elizabeth. Come see me when here. Well, fuck you, buddy. Okay. Yep, I did Death to the Dorgashun. I did the one after that. No, I did Death to the Dorgashun. Actually, not animal magnetism. Another slice of ham. I want to do giant dwarf because I want to do another slice of ham. That's like I want the thieving XP and I want to get that quest line like sorted. Elizabeth is the thief. Okay, well hold on. Let's see. It was fun. It was fun. Like it was a nice change of pace. Um, and it was relatively easy too. Like taking her around everywhere, and then it was nice actually having like a set of objectives that I didn't have to like. I don't know. Sometimes these quests make me feel like an idiot. Let's see. What is this, Carol? Why did I hit space? Why did you buy poison the other day? Drain outside was blocked. Nobody has to do it, or nobody could do it. I'm excited to do another slice of ham. I never did those quests when I was younger, and that's another one of those ones that I've always just kind of like stared at. Silver book. Shiny silver coated book. Okay. Elizabeth's silver needle. Oh, I see where this is going. Whoever doesn't have something in their barrel, I would guess, has something to do with it. Oh, that's from the Poison Salesman. Bob's Barrel. I feel like I'm playing like RuneScape Clue. Bob's Silver Cup. Anna's necklace. Who else got a barrel for me to search, huh? Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. I did have fun with the Grand Tree, even though I got all the way to I was in Karamja and I came back and I came all the way here. I couldn't get in, so I home teleported, and then I realized I needed to sneak back in somehow, and like it left me a little salty for sure. I quit at 54 because now I can craft my law runes and I have like a couple hundred in the bank, so I'm set for right now. What do these sacks got in them? Hmm. What the hell? Dude, I'm so lost. Okay, I know who's been doing poisons. Elizabeth said she had a reason. Why'd you buy poison? Sanford has let his compost heap fester. It was an eyesore, so kill some of the wildlife. Okay. Who's that? I don't remember the lady that's upstairs. Whatever, bro. Shut up, Frank. Why'd you buy poison? Would you like to buy some? Clean up the family crest. Guardians of the Rift is pretty fun. I just wish I was getting more Abyssal Pearls because that outfit would help me not have to return there pretty soon. Also, somebody over there was saying that the Varrock chest makes it so you can get more rune fragments while you're mining down there. So that was super helpful when somebody said that. Nest of spiders. What's your name? You're Carol. Not yet. I haven't done either Trawler nor Temperos yet. I keep meaning to, and I keep getting distracted. Does fishing trawler give you a shitload of fish? Because when I was doing something else this morning, so I was like AFK lobster farming, which was super helpful. Hey, Phoebe, stop it. Okay, that's good to know because construction is mucho dinero. Nest of mosquitoes. These people really don't like being asked questions. I'm missing something. That's insane. Looks like I have something on the list I'm going to be doing. I think he just accidentally drank some. That's my guess. My guess is homie accidentally drank some poison. Really? That sucks. You know, sometimes it's a lot easier. I don't know what kind of lucky drops I've gotten on this account. I got a rainbow. I got one of the rainbow bows from a clue scroll once, but my range has already passed where that's effective, and it's not like I can sell it on the Grand Exchange. When I have a house, I'll be able to display it. It's a long time away, but it's gonna be it's gonna be worth it. Oh, what the fuck, dude? This quest is confusing me. I didn't know you could get pet drops from agility courses. That's kind of cool. I know like a lot of the mini games and bosses have them with a sickly odor. No, 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 no. Okay. I cannot wait to get a pet. That's pretty fucking gnarly. I did the golem either yesterday or the day before that, and I saw the giant lizards and the crocodiles out in the deserts are wearing Santa hats, and I thought it was so funny. Nest of spiders, huh? They each verified the excuse. So I need you to verify the excuse. Okay. She verified Anna. Okay, there's him. I wish the jet black demon I killed yesterday was wearing a Santa hat. Now that would have been gas. Okay, so Frank. Nobody has said that David poisoned the spiders. Nobody's verified that yet. Elizabeth. Okay. Open the damn door. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'll see you in a minute. Bob, why did you buy poison? Let's see. Poison. Oh, now I can do this. Still smell the faint aroma of poison. Faint smell of poison. Faint smell of poison. Okay. Now, it was Frank. It was Frank. I know it was Frank. No! Okay. Where's the mosquito nest? There's a spider's nest. There it is. Investigate spider's nest. Faint smell of poison. Okay, she's the mosquito lady, which I verified is true. What happened? It's the drain lady. Wait, I talk to this one. Compost lady. Bob did the bees. Oh no! That's so funny. Please tell me not Black Ops 7. Please tell me not Black Ops 7. Oh. Oh. Oh, I did. What a movie. The last COD, it's going well. There's Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 and 3 were fucking awesome. My brother and I played the hell out of the Modern Warfare remake. We both platinumed everything in zombies and in what's it called? Zombies and multiplayer. And then I just haven't touched COD since. Let's see. Let me talk to the motherfucking guard. Or the gossip out here and see what happens. See if he's got anything for me. I appreciate it, Moofy. Father used to be in the guard. Okay, yep. Yeah, go for it, go for it. I'm hoping I get my 50 followers too. It would be really cool if I started making some money off of this. That's the idea. And if that doesn't fall out, I'm applying. I've got a job application out for DHS that I'm waiting on right now, which I'm so excited for. It's going well. I get a chatter here and there. I get a chatter from. I'm also streaming on Twitch right now, so I'll pull people from there too. So, excuse me. It's going slow, but I imagine it's about average. I also, I'm also doing it for fun, so it's also really it's nice that I hope to make money off it, but if not, then I'm just gonna enjoy myself anyway. You know what I mean? It's kind of nice. No way an intruder could have committed the murder. Okay. What is the flypaper for, though? Maybe if I use it on the Sinclair family crest. No. Let's see. You can't cook that. True. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. I really don't. I would, for sure. Could be fun. Are they what are they doing? Son of a bitch. What? Oh, wait a second. Talk to gossip. I think Bob is the tea addict. Wait, who's the redhead? Fuck me, dude. Frank. What up with Frank? Let's see. What can you tell me about the Sinclairs? What do you want to know? Tell me about his sons. Tell me about Frank. Real piece of work. All of his allowance, and he stole a number of paintings, huh? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Shit. I haven't... Suppose I should ask that last question. Why do they live so far from town? Big castle, Lord Sinclair, so the strange knights could live there cramped. His children were furious. Doesn't give me anything helpful. Let's see. Where are the portraits that he stiggily stole? Wait, I know. Broke. Oh, okay. Who is it? What are they streaming? I'll go look at it right now. Let's see. Hold on. Let me take a little looky-loo real quick. You know what? Fuck Google. First, you'll need to set up your stream, log in your Kit Creator dashboard, grab your stream key. Source like a collab cam. Generate a link invite for your guest. So I have Restream. Fuck Google in comparison to Grok. AI is like a Google, you can ask things, you know? Right. So I've got Restream. Let's see. Built-in guest invitations via link. You can broadcast directly to stream. So if he wants to, if he wants to generate, what's it called? Sure. What are they OSRS players too? talk to the poison guy. Just have them send me the invite link, and I'll join up for sure. Sounds like fun. Let's see. Check something real quick. Open that back up. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. Where the live at? There's no chat option. There's only the chat replay. What's up, big guy? But there's no chat option though. It's just what's it called? It's just the chat replay. There's no option to actually chat though. Hold up. What was I thinking? I don't remember. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. Son of a bitch. Come here. Can I buy some poison? Oh. Come here. Oh. Come here. Look. I'm all about. I would collab. I would send a message, but there's no option to it. It's just a chat replay. I'll try again. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I don't know what the hell was going on. Okay, hold on. Let me send a message. Let's see. That's fine. I'm in the chat now. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. PvP worlds go nuts. What am I doing out here? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. That's awesome. Good for you. Kind of looks like this stuff. Kind of like this. Oh, let's see. Of overlays. That's funny. No, see, I mean, like, I, you know, of let's see, of streamer. Let's see. Let's see. How do I add overlays to my channel? I don't know. Let's find out together. Oh wow. So sign up for a free account on Stream. Okay, so it's probably something like this. You probably, huh? Okay. So you open up Stream Elements, like it says. Oh, that's OBS. Got that. Check. Okay. Let's see. Sites have nerd or die. That's package. That's free overlay sites. Look at that. Okay. For dynamic elements or follower alerts, Streamlabs. Okay, I have the add in an OBS. Add a browser source. Paste the URL. Set the width, height, and it'll handle alerts automatically. Layer your sources. Put gameplay at the bottom. Then overlay stays on top. So it's kind of like Photoshop. I'm just gonna go back to playing. I don't really care. I'm not buying shit. Uh, I know who did it. I do know who did it. Proof that Frank is lying about the poison. Tarnished family crest. Okay. You recognize this thread. Material is my trousers. You think it's worth it? You think it's so funny. Hey, I don't think it was intruder. I don't think he was killed by being stabbed. Nobody heard the dog barking. No signs of a struggle. The knife was thrown in there as a suspicion that makes sense, but who did it? But we need more evidence. Okay. Excellent work. Let's see. All of the guards must congratulate you. I'm afraid we wouldn't have been able to solve it by ourselves. You have our gratitude and the rest of the family as well. I'll take the evidence from you now. Please accept this reward. Crafting XP and some motherfucking money. I got a sales bot in here, and I was able to show it AI generated overlays. It wasn't even a bot, but like, I was like, it was like, so how can you do them? I was like, I don't know. Let's ask Rock together. Tonight or something. Can you sit down with me and help me with that? I'll try to do the bulk of the work. Cool. What was I doing? Giant dwarf. Cool.
And I overlaid it on my lift. Or I took the audio when he like says, you know, like squats, incline, press, and I just put the volume or the sound behind my lift at the during the certain lifts, and it looks really cool.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanna try to get those overlays set up tonight.
Okay.
What up, bruh? While you were gone, I finished, what's it called? Murder Mystery. Wait, what did this guy say? Nobody wants to go hang out with a bunch of barbarians. Nice cold beer, better than fixing bridges, eh? Make sure you don't get none of that non-alcoholic from the poison salesman. What did this guy say? Yes, I am. I'm going to Relica. Real thirsty work. Let's see. Barbarians. Cool. Come here, Brunt. Brave of heart, strong of body? No, you would not be interested. Yes, I am interested. Unusual sentiments. My suggestion was going to be if you crave battle and adventure, perhaps you could be interested in joining the Fremenic clan. 2 ways, become a member or you're born. I missed the first way. How can I convince the elders? You'll need to speak to each of them, see what they require. What say you? Yeah, I want to start this quest. 7 of the 12, you will be accepted without question. Okay. Anyways, giant dwarf time. Olaf's quest. Newt. No! What level for this one? Fuck, dude, I'm one That's humiliating. How close am I to that one level, too? Let's see. 248 XP, and I would have been able to use that. Oy vey. Bro, I start Hebrew 4 next week, so I can be a professional, I guess I shouldn't say the thing, but I can't. Hold on. Let me let me show you some of this shit. Oh, hold on. Free lamp. Hey, yo, I can use that shortcut now. Hold on, let's see. How do you spell it? Let's see. Okay, hold on. Yod. Nope. Yep. Nope. Infinite power! Oh, shit. Oh, whoa. I'm in the wrong place. Oops. Wait, where's Keldegrim then? Wait, that is Keldegrim. How the fuck? Oh. Bro, he started clapping on my ass. You saw that? Oh, man, I'm gonna have to go to the bank anyway. Son of a bitch. Spell it out slowly. What was it? I don't have any words banned. Oh, check it out. Let me, let's see. Let's see. Oh, what's the last word? I think it's, oh, yeah, wait. In case you were wondering. Telling you infinite power. It's strange that they didn't censor it. Like, why isn't that censored then? Because they don't know it. Yeah. The first one was Oy vey, and that one is Goy. Bro, that wolf is just like fucking lurking. That was one of the first words that I tried to learn in Hebrew. Not so much. I I was calling my bighorn a longhorn for a fat minute. What is? Fuck. What did I come here for? Oh, dude. There's. Hold on. This one. Let's see. The Hebrew keyboard is unintuitive. The letters don't line up like you think they would. Except for the R. That is close to that. If you pronounce that correctly, it's close to the gamer word, and it means stranger or alien. What the fuck was I here for? Rope. Rope should be in that tab. I don't. Here I am, dude. Now I'm fucking. There we go. Rope. Tab 1. Go to that tab. Where is it? It is in that tab. Okay, that's so funny. I just started. I've had the Hebrew keyboard downloaded for, I don't know, like 3 semesters now. But no, don't let me lie to you. For like a semester and a half. But I just now started trying to use it because I'm starting Hebrew 4, and I feel like he's going to be on one about us if we're not writing Hebrew in Hebrew. Especially if I try to say things like that, where I'd have to say it transliterated, and it would look like the gamer word. No! Why? Is he at least a Messianic Jew? Because, like, that's... They're... I don't want to say that... I mean, they're close enough. I think one of the reasons I like learning Hebrew is because I don't want their secrets to be their secrets forever. And I know that's how they look at it, too. I mean... I guess. You know? I guess. That's so strange. I know they're like more diehard than most Christians are, but I would rather fix my home than fucking defect to them. We have a professor at my college who's all about the Jews. I go to Regent University, and fucking Jew money runs that place. It's disgusting. Oh, here's the... Is that the Keldegrim entrance? There is trolls. Hold on. Ain't no fucking way. No, so, dude, he's right about that. Now, I'm going to paint with a super broad brush here, so forgive me, but they are such a liberalized group that's really, really common. My Hebrew professor, he's based Southern Baptist, but he went to Hebrew Union University, and he said it's bad there because they're all about picking apart their Bible, the Old Testament, whatever, what have you, like hardcore, because they want to find. And I mean, if you read the gospel, you can kind of like, you know, you kind of see it because, oh wait, is that the fucking Keldegrim entrance up there? Am I just trying to kill myself right now? They do whatever they can to legal, like anti-legalize, or not anti-legalize, but they use legalism to try to pick it apart. And it's like Jesus says, they're throwing away the commandments of God for the traditions of man. Hold on, I'm going to take a piss real quick. And that's exactly what it is. So, uh, I don't understand it so much. You're not having this. This isn't yours. Especially when you're reading things like the Old Testament. So, I one of my assignments for the semester is going to be to read Jonah in Hebrew. And here, let me, because this shit's pretty cool. Let's switch back over to that. This is, hold on. That's the name Noah. This is Jonah. I'm gonna lose that. And this is the word for boat. Hold on. Fuck. The Hebrew keyboard is not. Hold on. I gotta let me not lie about. Nope, that's Greek. There we go. Aleph, Nun, Yod, Hey. Okay. Aleph, Nun, Yod, Hey. So, no. Oh, son of a bitch. So, and this was just yesterday, this all hit me. So, when Noah is on the ark, at the end of the flood, he sends out the dove, it comes back to him. There's no dry land. He sends it out again, it comes back after a few days. No dry land. He sends it out and then after 7 days, he determines that there's dry land again, that it's safe to come off the ark. Now, Jonah, which Jonah means dove. His journey begins on a boat, and then he's in the belly of a whale for 3 days, and then he's crossing Nineveh, which takes 3 days. There's only specifically 6 days that are mentioned, but I don't think you really got to extrapolate too much to say that his journey took 7 days, and his name being Jonah, which means dove, and there's a lot of poetic links that academically I would get fucking wrist slapped for saying that all these link together. So I don't care, because all these words sound enough alike that there's no way that the Hebrew scribe that was writing down the inspired sacred texts was like, no, it's just random. We're just using these words randomly. Noach, Onia, which is boat, and then Yonah, which is dove. Those all sound the same because over and over again, I mean, be it providence or word choice, they were put there in order to evoke the same kind of imagery. And then there was definitely no coincidence that Yonah's journey was 7 days, like the Yonah of Noah. It's so fucking cool. If I have to go get some fucking gold, do I want to take a ride with you? Yeah. I'm going to Keldegrim. I can do it for free. That's a deal. Excellent. I'm just waiting for my ship to arrive. This trip could take a few minutes. Are you sure you're ready to go? Let's go! Yes, I'm ready. I don't mind it taking a few minutes. Let's not waste any more time then. Grand capital of the Dwarven Realm. 500 years have passed since the rule of King Alvis. Something about he founded the consortium. Mining company serving the monarchy. Monarchy came to serve the consortium. By the time of his death, the monarchy was all but abolished. Now the kings of Keldegrim are but a distant memory, and the statue of King Alvis to remind the people of the old days, the dark days. The music is so happy for this. And even if it is coincidental, then it's providential. You know what I mean? Rise of the Red Age. Oh, Red Axe. These quests get super cinematic the further away from the starting zones you get. This is really cool. The Giant Dwarf. Right, Pee Wee. There's the statue of a King Alvis guarding the entrance to Keldagrim. Are we going to go straight past it? No, we're fucking going into it. Oh, maybe I was right. We are into it. I appreciate that. It is so much easier to talk to non-scholars about this shit because I bring it up in class and then my professor's like, well, it might not be the exact purpose of it. And it's just like, are we at a Christian college? Like, I thought this was a Christian university. What the fuck are we talking about here? I'm transferring to Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary. Because of that kind of stuff. I just had a little accident. Yeah, I knocked over the statue. Don't worry about it. We haven't been ruled for our king by many a year. The statue is long overdue for replacement. Anyways, you're not under arrest. I wanted to talk to you. What do you mean? You're right. No. I turned away for a real long time, too. It's, don't apologize. I love talking about this stuff. Trust me. My wife can be slow. And that is one of my biggest that's one of my biggest sticking points with Catholicism because I was raised the same way and I was Catholic. I went to an Orthodox service over my Christmas break and it was almost the same kind of way. The liturgy was beautiful. They sing everything, but then the preaching part was like 5 minutes long and it's like, well then you're not really learning much. And they don't I don't know about the Orthodoxy because I only went to one of their services. I've never really been involved in their culture. But asking why I always used to get in trouble for asking why. Like because and you shouldn't be chastised for asking why. Like that's the purpose. Like we're here to study the word and we're here to live it. And how are we going to know if we're doing it right if we're not conforming our brains to it? It was one of my biggest issues, and my assumption for that was, oh well, then they must be wrong. But no, I do think there's an element of it works for some people and it doesn't for others, and which is fine. I have no issue if people are just able to be told what to do and then they can do it. That's actually probably better than needing all the rest. But I don't. But not really because we're all fallen. So like it's better to have questions and ask than not ask and fall away. You know what I mean? Local sculptor. Will I do this? Yes, I will do this. Blazidar. Keldagrim East. Alright, let's kill stuff. Go get my death runes. I respect, like you said, how rigid they are and how sure they are. But my university now, I don't talk a lot of good things about them, but they handed out these bad boys. Here is Is it clear? And reading these, I've learned a whole lot. And so I could go on, but um exactly. And that's what it is. And they try. There was a little while there where I was thinking about like trying to do Islamic mission work, but that usually just ends in like violence and like towards the Christians. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I can find this. I know I can. No, fuck it. I'll just go right to... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll just go to X. Fine. That's fine. Come on. No, and that's 100% right. You need to, and take this how you will. You need to know your enemy, especially if you're going to actually push them to go to Christ. You need to learn the angles of attack. You know what I mean? And I 100% look at it like this. I don't want Islam in America. Straight up, flat out. I think this religious tolerance thing needs to go, but that's a whole nother discussion. I do not mind if Muslims stay in the Muslim countries over in this Middle East. At that point, if they're going to go over there, they can live peacefully. They can live in their own cultures. We can get along like with the Abraham Accords and stuff like that. That's fine. Let Christ sort it out on the other side. What I don't like is when they come in here, they try to fucking take over Minnesota. They take over Illinois. They take over New York City. It's a little much. Hold on. I'm also, if I was a hard right extremist before I turned into a hardcore Christian, then I've taken that and just the kids in youth group the other day were asking if I'm a Republican. I said no, they're not extreme enough for me. I'm trying to find this. I saw an image. Oh, there it is. I saw this a few weeks back, and it's just like, yeah, 100%. This guy's got his own little kingdom in Russia. It's just, I don't want to be paying the G's tax over in our homeland. You know, it's just it worries me. What? Giant dwarf. Yeah, it is. It really is. And like I said, if we could all just stay in our fucking boxes, and then they can visit here, we can visit there. You know, we're getting along better with Saudi Arabia in especially within this past year. Trump has been doing a lot with Saudi Arabia. Shit, even Syria, the guy that took over Syria, the former Al Qaeda guy. If you can keep that shit going on in your own nations, that's just the way that's how the Middle East has been for as long as the Middle East has been. So, but I don't want it over here. That's just, and we'll let Christ sort it out on the other side. Keldegrim East. Sorry, I get I get passionate. What is this? Kelda Hops. Where is this guy? Exactly. There's a guy in my class who was in the Marines, or well, he's a Marine. He was in for 27 years. And he said they literally send the Klansmen out there literally send their people out every spring just to fight and kill each other because they all want to see who can raise the strongest warriors. And that's just the way it is out there. And again, fine, do that. That's fine. In Ecclesiastes, and I think Ecclesiastes too, when he's saying a time for this, a time for that, a time for this, a time for that, they literally have a time for war out there. And that's cool. But we don't need that culture over here. We have enough issues, you know? Open that damn door. The famous sculptor. Why, yes, I am. Veldeman of the Blackguard sent me to see you. You just find on my own. I'm not a model. Rebuild the statue exactly the way it was, but the statue has been broken into a million pieces, and we're not very good painters. I don't know. And this is something that we talked about in my church history class a lot. It when Constantine made Christianity the religion of the Roman state, it offered a lot of protections to Christians as citizens, but then it let the power or the corruption of the state seep in even more so than the church already struggles with. And then you see how the Catholic Church is, and they dealt with a lot of a lot of corruption, especially in the 90s through the early 2000s, especially with the pedophilic priests, which I harbor no extra ill will. But it's something that happened. And then you look at the Orthodox Church, which they're separated, but the Orthodox Church, especially in Russia, is still like intertwined with the government. So, and then you look over here. I think they need to be separate but on the same page. You know what I mean? There needs to be a functional, open relationship between the government and the church. Otherwise, things fall apart really quick. Like the Protestantism is illegal over in Russia because it's a liberalizing influence, and they don't want that in their state, because then you get shit like America where it's rainbow barf, kink parades in the middle of public squares, and it's a massive cause of degeneracy. It's good when it first starts, but even the founding fathers. Now, I got into a discussion with one of my buddies about this, and I consider him to be a genius. But he was talking about how America was founded on how America was a Christian country. Well, founded as a Christian country, and I think America was founded with Christian ideals, but it had begun when the wave of higher criticism of the Bible was in full effect. So you had a lot of philosophers, theologians, and writers who were trying to create a Christian state without Jesus and God as the center of it. And I think that we are at the terminal end of that right now, where we either pick to go live in the shit, or we take back our Christian, heritage as it was supposed to be. To answer your question, I think they need to be separate but close. Yes, I can do this. What I need is the following: a pair of boots, the most exquisite boots I can find. The more they look like the original, the better. They don't have to be an exact match. For the torso, clothes that look like King Elvis. Not sure, but you'll manage. And a battle axe. I believe his original still survives. I need a pair of boots, a piece of clothing, and a battle axe. Okay, well, I know where some boots are. I just came from Keldegrim West. The ultimate answer to the church and state question is... What do you mean? Well, let me tell you what I think about freedom of religion. I think we should have tolerance, but not acceptance. You can come over here and you can practice, but it should be like the other nations, where it should be like the Muslim nations. You can't proselytize. If you want to we don't need to ban them. They can come here. They can live here. They can live like Americans. I do think there should be cultural camps when you first come over here. You should have to spend a year, maybe two, in specific zones while you learn how to be an American. You don't necessarily need to convert, but proselytizing should be illegal. 100%. No shit, you can't reach that. There's a door in front of you. I don't need this boot. Hey, man. Nothing against them personally, but we're a Christian country. Why are you coming over here and having a million kids and draining us of our resources so that a regular family can't even afford to have kids, but you guys can sit at home all day and just pop, 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 pop? Fuck that. Fuck that. There's no reason. That's so stupid. Oh, my attire is outrageous. Let's see. I need somebody to make me the king's clothing. Adamant Warhammer. Just go to Motherload. What's a gnome like you doing in a place like this? What the fuck? Go check the other side. Well, we have big corporations that want infinity illegals because infinity migrants because they can afford to pay them less. We've got politicians that want to secure the votes from these infinity migrants so they can stay in power and rip money from the American taxpayer. And then on the other side of things, even when we do have Republicans in charge, they want to drain us of all our money so we can send money to Israel and we can go blow up all these other countries. We're getting fucked on both sides here. And it's like, fuck Israel. First of all, fuck Israel. There's no reason why we have such close ties to them. Who are they going to go to? China? Sorry. My family got denied welfare too. I come from a family of four, and we were dirt poor. Both of our parents were never home at the same time because they always had to work, and we got denied welfare too. And was it a race-based thing? Probably 100%. Probably yes, because why could every family in Hartford get welfare, but a family from Enfield couldn't? It's just fucking ridiculous. Who can? Hughie the librarian in West can help you along. I fucking love these dwarves. They're so helpful. Okay. So the battle axe still exists, and I need boots. Is there a boot vendor in town? Oh, you mean the other white race? It's not how I think. Trust me, it's not how I think. But, again, this is one of those things that probably sounds fucking awful. whites and Asians are in the same boat. We're in the boat together right now. Unfortunately, I saw a commercial for Chinese food, and you can tell that that our country considers Asians less than. They consider them on par with white people because it's okay to openly make fun of them. You can't openly make fun of anything besides whites and Asians. It, yeah, it makes you fucking sick, doesn't it? I lost my question here. I it but we can spend billions of dollars for these tiny head Somalians to just sit at home all day, have three beautiful cars, live in beautiful, right, right, for the last 40 years, probably since civil rights dropped. I think the word racist has been a stick of dynamite because people our parents' age are still scared to be called racist. They're still scared to be called anti-Semites. But then why do they act like that? And not our parents, but the people that they're talking about. Why? If it's true, then how is it racist? Maybe they just shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they want from us. It's just not gonna happen. Like I am so sick of just sitting by and watching our country get cucked, watching the people that should be here get cucked because we're scared of being called racist. It's disgusting. Where the fuck is the library? Oh, I walked right past it. Yeah, me too. And that's why I say that. And that's why I say anybody can stay. Anybody can come and stay. They need to provide something though. You know what I mean? It can't just be. You can't just be here because you're cheap to work. Here, this is. Hold on. Here's two things that come to mind quite often, and this isn't even like this is an at-home problem. Here are two very big problems America faces right now. Black individuals experience higher rates of psychosis and psychotic experience compared to white individuals, with studies showing elevated lifetime prevalence and diagnosis rates. Racism and discrimination, socioeconomic trauma, maternal stress, ethnic density. But also, studies indicate that black individuals in the United States report higher scores on measures of narcissistic traits compared to white individuals. And again, I wouldn't mind paying an arm and a leg and fucking taxes to make everybody go back to where they belong. I understand that generations ago people were kidnapped, mostly sold, not kidnapped. Kidnapped by other people from their homelands. So I don't. No, it doesn't. It does not. Why don't we? I like that we're working our way backwards, and honestly, this is what I see happening right now. The Hispanics are going, the Somalians are going, but what happens once all the foreign ones are gone? Do you think we're just going to be okay with a little bit of law and order established through foreigners? I think I think things are shifting backwards. You're gonna see as we remove a exactly as we remove these lawless influences in the United States, we're gonna start having to ask the question. Okay, but what about dude? My family's Irish. We came here within the first couple generations of America. Uh, we were definitely slaves for at least a while, and one of the biggest factors you can tell. You got to look at the names of people. My stepdad's family, Miller, they were definitely they were named Mueller in Germany. They came over here, they anglicized their name. My last name, Scully, Scully in Ireland, came here, anglicized to Scully. Then why do we have people named Sharkeisha, Tanisha, Daquan? That doesn't sound fucking American, does it? Why is your name not sounding American, living in an American country? The fuck was I about to do? I don't even know. I don't know. I had Google pulled up for something. What was it? Oh yeah. NYC crime statistics by demographic 2024. Let's look at this one. Why, like, misdemeanor criminal mischief. American Indian, barely any. Asian, Black, Pacific Islander, Asian/Pacific Islander. 10% victims, 5% suspects. Black. 49% suspects. In a place where whites are the majority, despite making up 13% of the population. Let's go look at murders. Let's see. Murder and non-negligent manslaughter. 53 to 55%. They got to go back to Africa, bro. They want to act tribal. Why are they here? Why are they in the Republic if they want to act like it's a fucking tribe? I went on mission to South Africa, and I can tell you right now, somehow they've been separated by a whole ocean and hundreds of years, and they don't change. They're the same people. 200 years in an ocean, they're the same people. It's insane. His clothes? How do you mean? I see. Scholar's Guide to Dwarven Costumes. Top shelf of one of the bookcases in the library. Yeah, buddy. It'll be fine. It's just two of us in here right now. Ain't nobody watched this shit. Oh, hey, it was the first book I found. Besides, if Asmongold hasn't gotten banned yet, I'm small potatoes, but I wish more people were here to clip this shit. Did I get the designs from the librarian? Dude, I do when I'm angry. My wife tells me to put my eyebrows down all the time. I love watching it. It's because he's overstimulated. He drinks too much soda. It gets him fucking riled up. I know it. Because it happens when I drink a lot of coffee. What does it run on? Steam, of course. Coal and some logs. How much? Dude. I don't think mine don't even have the range of motion his has. Look at this. Oh, and it's already tightening up my skull. I don't know how he does it, bro. He also doesn't have this fucking thick ass Neanderthal brow to worry about. Dude, Jack Black can go like... Jack Black almost got a 90-degree angle and then some bitches. I feel like I can put away the lobsters. Put away like half of them. Maybe 3/4. Gotta get some coal. Withdraw 5 of that, some bitch. Oh no, I don't have any logs. Oh yes I do. Wait, that's not the stall I need to go to. Wait. Oh, wait, while I'm here, though. While I'm here. Weemond. Weemond rent. Oh. You're not the fucking guy, bro. Oh. Being a biblical studies major has made me more I grew up in New England. I mean, you live in Washington, you probably understand. These opinions get fucking beat down. But living in the South and being a biblical studies major has made me very much more comfortable acting like this. How do I fuel the machine? Yeah, let's talk to her. Don't steal from the stall. Okay, but where do I... Okay. Just one each? That's crazy. Like Waco, Texas? Dude, I've been to Texas once, and it was beautiful. Why wouldn't you want to leave Washington? You got family there, or you just been there your whole life? I knew I wanted to live in Virginia. Fuck. I guess it would be like 10 years ago now. I did my AIT, my cook training, because I was a cook in the army. I did my cook training an hour and a half, I want to say southeast of where I live now. And I was there for 8 months because the army was so jammed up at the time. And from then on, I was like, oh, I want to live in Virginia. Dude, I've always wanted to visit Washington. I've never been west of... Well, I was west of... I was in Arizona and New Mexico for about a month, but I was for an army training exercise. So I didn't really get to do much. I've always wanted to see Washington. I've always wanted to see Cali. Despite everything you hear about it. Dude, there was a time in my life where I thought I would have lived there. What am I doing? Oh yeah, tinderbox. Yup. I don't know, it's probably not as beautiful as you would think anymore. Is Southern Wyoming lost now? Is that like, are they super liberal over there? I always thought Wyoming would be insulated from that. Yeah. Dude, if Virginia gets crazy, then I would definitely I've even thought about going out to the Dakotas. But almost because of that. 200 fucking That's what I should be using. I bet I I was in Connecticut recently, and I was there, and I was like, damn, I would love to live here. I just it's so fucking crowded up there. You should check out Virginia. I'm not saying move here, but it's nice. We lived in Virginia Beach for about 6 months, and that was shit. That was ass. And going to Richmond is kind of ass, but everything else is really nice. Oh, shit, actually, I gotta do something real quick. EMC. Really? Uh, Service and parts. I usually keep like 500 gold on me for this specific reason. My buddy says Maine is still pretty, is still not lost, and it's beautiful up there. Yo, with that guy James Fishburne or Fishback running for governor in Florida, if he wins, I would move there. He is fucking based. Sorry, I fucking have to schedule a car service. No, not trade. Talk to. GMC 2023. No, I'm just a little stupid guy. No, I'm not. What the fuck? I love the South. I lived in dude. I live so Fort Campbell was right on the border to Tennessee and Kentucky. It was about an hour south of Nashville. Clarksville itself was kind of shit, but Kentucky, some places in Tennessee, beautiful. Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama was the only city I've ever visited that I've been like, oh wow, this is not terrible. Texas is awesome. I have so many friends from Texas. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go check something on my car. Is our truck a Dodge? Oh, I'm back. Oh, I did go to Texas once. I went to Texas. Let's see. Dude, there was a time in my life where I would have told you I would have lived in Colorado because of how it is. I wanted to do a tour up there, but I always did I stayed in Campbell for 8 fucking years. Fisher's Peak is beautiful, dude. Um fucking far away is it? 2 hours. Fuck that. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm looking at dealerships near me. Okay, hold on. Okay, there is one. Wait, yeah, okay. Um, either Second Samuel or First Kings. The David arc, 100%. And then favorite gospel so far. I haven't reread John yet, but my favorite gospel so far is Luke. And then I really like Revelation, but I'm a little partial because that's what I'm doing my next semester's project on. Wait, ugh, whatever. Schedule service. There's more detail to it than Matthew and Mark. Um, Luke was a doctor too, so he has an eye for the important stuff, I guess. He was a physician, so he's sensitive to what heals. I think that's also part of it. Sorry, not a challenger. Okay. What the fuck? Which one? Opt out preferences. Ain't using my motherfucking cookies. Fuck you. Out of here. Service and parts. Schedule service appointment. Oh my friggin' goodness. New customer. I'm just gonna have to call them later. I'm not fucking putting in my information, that kind of stuff. Nope. Not happening. Is the machine gonna break? I bet the machine's gonna break. Oh well. Oh, I gotta take him to the sculptor. Oh, for religion. Dude, do it. It's so worth it. I don't know good Catholic schools like that. But so far Southeastern Biblical Theological Seminary in Wake Forest, North Carolina, that's like the primo spot for me right now. Okay. Let's see. It's an arrow, not an axe, right? Oh. 9 coal. I'm gonna check the shield shop. My biggest issue with institutionalized learning for Christianity is so far it's all been about like reading journals and interacting with sources and like my biggest gripe so far is why do we take what the atheists say and the secularists say and why do we take it seriously? Why don't we do our own studies and find our own bubble? Why do we have to interact with them at all? It's so stupid. It slows the pro. I don't know. I feel like I could write so much better if I didn't have to consider what they had to think. Yeah, and it detracts from the main point. Like, why can't I focus on what's in the book? Why do I have to focus on proving this guy wrong if he doesn't even believe what he's reading? Oh, where do I get this fucking hammer? Or axe, or whatever it's supposed to be. Alright, checking the shield shop. Fuck that. What is that? Drummond. I know what house it is. I'm just gonna use my law runes. Because fuck that guy. I'll go check the sword shop. See if I can get a hammer out of this guy. An Imkondo dwarf? I know where to find one of those. So, here we go. This is the big one. The filioque clause. When you're doing the Nicene Creed, and now this was huge because when the Pope did the ecumenical creed with the Orthodox Christians, he left this out. This was an innovation by the Catholics. It means from the Son, and this is when the Church was still relatively united. They decided to add, with no other approval, to the Nicene Creed, the Holy Spirit, which proceeds from the Father and the Son. Now, linguistic theologically, that assigns the Holy Spirit as something other than the Father and the Son. It kind of separates them. It puts them in a category, and it puts the Holy Spirit in a category, but all three of them share the same essence. The Catholics did that without, or the Church of Rome did that without any vote, any prior approval, and it symbolized like a major overstepping of boundaries in power. And that's, which leads into my other one. The idea of a papacy is, I think, a fallacy. I don't think. Hold on, this is Reese's. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh.
The having one sole head of a church that is largely had 7 to 8 autocephalous heads, which means self-governing. Just doesn't make sense. The papacy wasn't it. Rome had always had this. It had always been like a tiebreaker. It had always been a first among equals, but around between the 900s and the 1400s, during like at the beginning of the Dark Ages, the papacy tried to cement itself as the source of Christian doctrine, and that's just never how it's functioned. That's not apostolic. That's not historic. It's that's an innovation from power hungry politicians essentially, and like I was saying about the church and the state, having the church melded completely with the state lets those power creeps in where they have no place being. Um, those are my two big ones. A lot of Protestants will throw out Marianism, but I couldn't. I think Mary is one of those mysteries that we have that we're not fully meant to understand. So I wouldn't go so far as to say she's the co-redemptrix, which the Pope also affirmed. But Catholic or Protestants have like a knee jerk downplaying of her role and everything. So it's the filioque clause, which is in tandem with the idea of a single papacy. All right.
Can you not?
Stupid ass cat. What's telekinetic grab? Okay, I just need 2 long runes. Yeah, go for it. I'm also not one of these diehard guys. I'm not gonna like admonish you or think less of somebody's opinions, especially not your everyday average guy. You know, I mean, when I describe myself as broadly Christian, just so you know, because we're all one big family. I don't need this boot. Are you fucked? I do need that boot. That's literally why I'm here. So, no, you're good. In the Septuagint, well, not in the Septuagint because that's the Old Testament, but in the Koine Greek, which is what the New Testament was originally written in, the Holy Spirit is even referred to as the Spirit of Christ. There's 1 or 2 references in there where where the Holy Spirit, where He is explicitly called the Spirit of Christ. But and that's fine. I have no issue with that kind of terminology. But when you let me here. I'll just write on old notes. It's fine. So
God is also the Father of Christ. Still 7%.
So this is a rough little drawing of, what am I doing? So this is the Trinity, the Father, oh, son of a biscuit. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The Father sends the Son, who sends the Holy Spirit. Now, in saying the Holy Spirit comes from the Father and the Son, you're kind of doing this, which is wrong because they share the same ousia, the same essence. Hold on, and let me pull up Mafu. What am I doing with my Kindle? I've actually got an RSV right here, which is the Catholic Bible. But Jesus, aware of this, said, "O men of little faith, why do you discuss among yourselves?" 16, 18. "And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades shall not prevail against it." So, and that is the historical basis for giving Rome the privilege of being first among equals and being the one that decided against disagreements and and yeah, essentially those two things, because Peter was given, the keys to the kingdom. He was given the head of the church, but the now the Protestant general belief is that when specifically Peter passed away, that special disposition, if you'll excuse, I don't know, people get freaked out about that word, was that special dispensation was removed because it was given solely to Peter. And you see that expressed historically because Rome had that position where it was the decision maker, the tiebreaker, not the decision maker, but the tiebreaker. Rome's opinion carried a certain weight, a non-authoritative weight to it, but a weight to it. It's when they tried to make their power official, it became a power grab. And I also, so now that I'm thinking about it, in with Rome trying to make its power official, it also falls into the same trap as the Pharisees, where man starts to make the rule, because the Roman Church, the Pope, claims that he speaks with authority, and that the dogmas and doctrines and the encyclicals that the Catholics publish are equivalent to Scripture. That the tradition carried on by the Roman Church is as authoritative as Scripture. And I don't. I tradition can be supplemental. See, now this is where they say tradition. I say tradition. You know what I mean? That's because it is important to have. There is a living tradition. You see that in Nehemiah 8:8, where the Levites read the scrolls and the people start weeping. But to grant the authority to do anything, to create any kind of tradition outside of what was passed down through the Scripture, that's where things get a little hairy to me. I don't want to give up a swordfish for this. I'm going to have to give up a swordfish for this. That's not the house. It's this house. The one with the boots in it. Stupid. What an eccentric little fellow. That's what they say about me. Thank you. It's fucking delicious. What are you talking about? Let's see. All about it. You would ask your friends to pray for you when you're sick. Why not the cloud of living witnesses? You know what I mean? And icons are art. Christ gave us art. God is a God of order. I was actually looking this up the other day. Let me see. This is one of my favorite icons right now. I don't know if you would even call this an icon, but this kind of stuff right here. Jesus on the Mount when Moses and Elijah appear. And he's the Transfiguration. What am I talking about? That's what it's called. Peak. It's fucking peak. I've got friends that get a little weird about intercession, but I also go to a Protestant university. But they can get over it. I don't know why the music isn't looping. Like evangelicals are weird. They like their solas, that's for sure. My Hebrew professor is like a diehard evangelical, and he's the one that taught me all the stuff I know about like the Baal myths and stuff. Some of the coolest shit. Like, of course, I would never take it seriously, but you can go find the Ugaritic myths. Here, check this shit out. I'll read you this. This shit's really cool. This is Paleo Hebrew, so give me a minute. I don't think I can actually read this to you. There we go. I am Misha, son of Chemosh, the deity of the Moabites. You see his name over and over again in Scripture. King of Moab and from Dibon. King of Omri, one of the judges, oppressed Moab for many days, and his son continued this, but Mesha looked down on them. Chemosh was angry with Moab, allowing Israel to conquer them, but later Chemosh delivered Israel from his enemies. There's very real powers and things alive in this world. And it's good to know these things because you get a greater depth of the things that we were saved from too. Like here. Hold on. How do you spell it? It is just yam. Okay. Nope. Hold on. Those are the Semitic words for mot is the Semitic word for death, and yam is the Semitic word for sea. In every one of the ancient Near East religions in the time of the Old Testament, those were personified, deified forces, and there's plenty of myths that describe them. That's why in the Psalter, over and over again, the psalmist and excuse me, and the Lord through the psalmist is talking about ordering the seas, the chaos of the breakers, and mot death over and over and over and over. You see, the powers of death. Oh, so mot is, especially in the Ugaritic texts, is like a scorpion whale with a mouth so big it swallows everything. And then I think it's Matthew that says death was swallowed up by victory. Badass. Let me show you something else that I thought was really cool that I learned last semester. Look at these fucking people. They're always trying to take money from you. Was it 8-6 or 6-8? Yeah, okay. This. This is the Ugaritic god of plagues, deaths, and arrows. So over and over again in the Bible, when you see the word arrows and then like flash of fire, you'll see Reshaim or Reshafeha or Reshfaim, which the Bible does a really good job of polemicizing against all these different forces and putting them in all of the traditions, including the Catholic tradition. It's called the Ordo Salutis, the right ordering of things. You see that throughout these stories, the Bible, God does a really solid job of ordering these things that were disordered by human misworship. I can't cast spells in your house. Can I cast spells out of your house? What with his cat guarding? See, that's what I thought. I appreciate it. This stuff is just so fascinating to me. Oh shit! Hold on, I need those. Everybody knows everything there is to know about Greek and Norse mythology, but why not the Ugaritic mythologies? Why not like the Not just Ugaritic. What are the other ones? The Akkadian mythologies. You see the Akkadian mythology for the women weeping over Tammuz in Ezekiel in the temple, which Tammuz is really just Dumuzi. It's so cool. Dude, I could go on and on and on. See, I knew this was the answer. Okay, so I got to get this cat. Maybe. Do I blind this guy's cat? Do I confuse this guy's cat? I think I figured it out. No! Wait. I've got 4 of them bitches. I fucking love cats, dude. They can be pains in the ass. Like, get down. But I do love them. Yeah, I do think I might be allergic. I've had a stuffy nose ever since we've come home. A little bit of stuff, a little bit of run. But they're so cute. Right, Peeby Weeby? I could do, especially now that we have a house, I think I could do a dog. It would just have to be like a small to medium sized type dog. I think I figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, they be like that sometimes. She does it. She'll bite like she sleeps on my feet, and then if I move, she'll fucking bite me. I'm talking about you right now. No. Hold on. I gotta throw away the chicken salad or she's gonna be a bitch. Getting in it. Stupid ass cat. She'll sit on my lap until it's breakfast time. We have automatic feeders, and she'll hear the food start clinking and just shred my thigh. Evil little animals. I'm taking that empty bucket of slime. Yeah. I wish I kept that, but oh well. I'm gonna throw water at this guy's cat. Once I figure out where to get some water. My family back home is the same way. They've got 3 big ass dogs, and I think my sister and my brother, or my mom, one of those two is allergic to them. Because they'll always have the sniffles, but dude, the 2 biggest of the dogs sleep on you like humans too. Like they'll sleep under the covers, like cuddle up to you. They're so cute. I grew up with dogs. Really? That's amazing, dude. It's nice when animals live long. That's so cool. We had a cat that we had to put down a few years ago who was 18 when we had him, or not when we had him, when we had to put him down. Yeah, it's sad. It's never a good time. I'm gonna have to get a sardine. There's a food store. It's tough. It fucking sucks when animals die, because I mean, like, ultimately it's our fault too, you know? And it's like, not like personally our fault, but death entered the world through man, and they deserve so much better than we can ever give them. Except maybe cats sometimes. I've been in here so long, I got a fucking event. Alright, let's go. This is how I got a rune 2-hander. I can hear them doing bad shit. Pick the odd one out. It's the shovel. It's the sword. It's the ring. It's the sword. Random box time! Always take mystery box. Gamba, gamba, gamba. What'd I get? Fuck! Okay, hold on. Now we're doing bad shit. What are you fucking doing over here? I'll kill you. Alright. I don't know why I sat back down. Hold on, I gotta take a piss real quick. Yeah, fuck you, Phoebe. Which thing? I forget what it is. Oh. Which boot do I need? The left boot. Dude, I'm telling you, AI is awesome. Oh, I have an idea. I don't think so. What is it? I definitely don't think I have. Oh no, I've seen things for it though, and dude, it looks so fucking cool. Hold on. On some half sword shit, it looks fucking dope. Why? What is going on? Dude, fucking Nashville. Nashville can be pretty lit. Oh. Okay. Nashville is cool if you don't live there, I think. I lived in the ghetto like outside of the airport, and I think that was part of the problem. Cause like I went and visited family when they were there, and they always love it. What did he say to do? Take the cart, I think. Yeah. Broad Street is alright. Have you ever been to the Smoky Mountains? Or Main Street, whatever it's called? We went to Pigeon Forge in the Smoky Mountains once, and it was, dude, it was kind of like Nashville, but way more redneck. We had a black friend of mine there, and he did not feel safe for some reason. Even though the guy at the liquor store was a Hispanic. $150 brother. Wait. Oh, okay. I'll just get them all in there. Hold on, what am I doing? Monica, stop it. It was really nice. It was cool. It was about 4 hours away from Nashville, I think, and it was, dude, it was awesome. Where am I? I think I know where I am. Back in the vanilla zones, dude. Wait, no, it's this way. I gotta go this way. Right? I'm so turned around right now. No. We went hiking, and we made it like 4 or 5 hours in, and then it rained the entire way out. But it was nice because it didn't stop raining, which would have really fucking sucked. But the rain was nice and cool, and dude, it actually like made my feet feel so good. I mean, it sucked ass later on, but it helped cool off our feet so the blisters weren't so bad until we were actually done with the hike. Guess who's using some strange fruit today? Need to be one of those fucking cannons, dude. I'm telling you. Ranged you gotta be to use them. Dragon cannons. Bro. I would love to go see the PNW. It's a fire to get to Barrock, right? It's a fire. Yeah, it is. And also, I'm not a stupid fella. That's bread dough. I don't need bread dough. Damn. I always kept a little flour on me for a reason. Is there a food store? I bet it's beautiful though. Why did I pay that 150 gold? Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Let's go check the general store. Should just teleport it out. Yeah, no shot. Okay. Fuck this. Okay, yeah, I can't use the teleport. Eat my butt. Is that what it is? Just HOH? Oh, dude, that is so cool. It's one thing Virginia doesn't have unless you, like, go out for it, is good hiking. Wait, I'm gonna need a fucking jug of water. Okay, stop. Dude, my cats are being evil right now. They're fighting each other. Cannot believe I'm already level 50. No, they gotta be right here. That's where I keep my jugs. There. Back in the day, she was a fan. For sure. She rewatched it recently and was like, I don't get it. Dude, watching those movies is what made me want to visit Washington now. Just always how rainy and moody it always looked. It was just like, oh, it looks so nice. Wait, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Why didn't I pick out any strange fruit while I was up there? Dude, I can only keep one thing in my brain at a time. Damn. Oh. I think it might be time for a cup of coffee. Yeah, I believe that. I used to get that pretty bad living in New England too, when it would be like snowy and dreary out. It was like it's 64 degrees out right now in Virginia. It is crazy. It snows like once and then it's cold on and off for a few months, but it's never that bad. Oh, you're not sitting on the Bible. Nope, you're sitting with me. And dude, snow is a whole nother fucking beast. Snow sucks. That's one of the main reasons I'm glad to be out of New England. Lay down. Just lay here. You don't have to go anywhere. Okay. Or she does. Nope. Pastry dough. You know, now that I'm an adult and I have a truck and I'm not driving like a shitty little Hyundai, I bet I would appreciate it a lot more. But I totaled my first car slipping in the snow one time. Just fucking go this way. Diagonal's quicker, right? See, here that's usually the issue, but it only this cycle is like 2 days long. And usually it doesn't even, it's not, maybe twice it's cold enough to actually like, it happens. No, honestly, it's minor compared to, sorry, my cats are being fucking crazy. Living in Nashville with all the car accidents we got into is traumatizing. I think that's part of the reason why I don't like living near cities anymore. Well, I mean, like, not that I ever did, but even when I go to school, I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. and I get there 2 hours before school starts, just because I cannot stand driving on the road with anybody anymore. It's just anytime somebody gets up behind me, I get fucking cagey. But I also go to the YMCA now, and there's a Y across the street from where I go to school. So it makes leaving stupid early in the morning not so bad. Yeah, dude, and that's... I mean, that's like a good and bad thing. I know people get crazy when the weather gets bad anyway, so like you have to plan ahead to like okay, good, I didn't burn it. To what's it called? To grab supplies and stuff. But it also forces you to not be on the road with other people when they're just driving like, you know. Crawl my slow self over to here. Bro. Everywhere. And it's never them. It's never them that's the problem. Never. We am kind of dwarves. That's that they're doing that in California. They're doing that. That's kind of what happened in New England. That's going to happen in Virginia eventually when we've got Washington D.C. right up there. That's why I like that James Fishback guy in Florida. He's going to try to put the kibosh on that stuff. Like, no, you can't move. You can't have a house here unless you fucking live here. What's this? Tricare. One bar of iron. Fuck you, Thurgo. Ugh. I don't have any nature runes on me. I am blessed to have kind of. They're going in the trash can. To dodge that part because I got to live subsidized by the army. And now I got beat up enough by the army that I get a paycheck. And my wife works in data, so we're okay right now, but my GI Bill is expiring soon. So it's going to be nice when DHS finally picks me up and like dude, I'm telling you, I'm putting that bonus right into the truck, paying the truck right off. That way it's one less payment to ever worry about. And just stuff like that. Does superheat item forge iron with 100% accuracy? Dude, Sea Shanty 2 goes fucking nuts. It's the best track in this game. It's okay. Tell you what, if I don't have any iron on me, we're gonna find out. And I don't think I have any iron on me. What level enchanting is that? Oh, I do have iron. Oh, never mind. There goes that. Hi. No shot. You don't like me. I've got two cats that like me and one that's okay, and the other one just outright hates me. Is what it is. Wish I could look. Focus on Zenite jewelry. For use, not focus. I didn't realize how expensive it. Oh. It's because it only is there. I got so hyped when I could craft cosmic runes. I think I got that in the Law Quest on like back to back. Lost City. Do it. That's not that big of a spoiler. I can live with that one. Do I have that? Oh. I'm close. I know with level 3 enchants you can do ruby necklaces and get a free teleport to Varrock too. It brings you to the museum, which I'm excited for. I found the that thing super early on too. It was one of the first things I dusted off in the museum. I should have just teleported to Varrock out of here. In the Battle Axe. Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm an Iron Man. I don't have shit else to use them on, you know? Uh, where's the consortium? I think I know where they're at. Next time I do mining, it's going to be at Motherlode, and next time I do smithing, it's going to be at the Giant's Forge, just to power level that shit. Where? Okay, I think I know where they're at. If they're not here, then they're going to be at the one across the way. I was also thinking next time I go mining to just collect like a shitload of coal, because I know you need a shitload to make all sorts of different, what's it called, metals after iron. Oh, it's always a task. Dude, we'll spend some fucking Motherlode time. Five pieces of silver ore in the next 15 minutes, bro. What? Yeah, I am too. Let me. What's my? Hold on. I gotta fucking scoot and get silver ore now. Apparently, 9 coal, 4 iron, 5 tin. Cap, full cap. I'm only 49. I'm like a handful off of the upper area. I've thought about star hunting. South. I gotta go south. This quest has me stressing, dude. Why didn't I take strange fruit while I was in there? I don't think I don't. I know you can. I know there's a world dedicated to them, and if I'm not mistaken, you can. There's a quick teleport to them. I know you can use them to get bags of gems and celestial stars too. Wait, if this is the Red Axe quest, then why don't I just go talk to the Red Axe secretary? Okay, that's why. Fuck! This shit is stupid. Well, what the fuck? Okay. I can't get in there yet. There's only 3 silver. That's a good question. I was putting it off until I was a higher level, but now I am a higher level, you know? So... shit, maybe by the end of the week, you know? I want to do Morning's End too. I'm gonna hop into sailing after I'm done with Morning's End too. That's what I'm gonna do. So I want to be able to craft my own death runes. Because my stock is 155 right now. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Fucking silver ore. Oh my goodness. There's a mining shop over there. Maybe they have it. Don't tell me. Okay. I've heard that it's a huge money sink, which is why I've been waiting on it. Oh, hey, look. Oh, I got mine 10,000 cheaper than that. That sucks. Okay. Oh, there's a silver shop. It's that tuna, dude. I'm telling you. $112 dude. Fuck you. When does it restock? Well, I'm just gonna go get a shitload of money. Oh man, dude, the transportation aspect of it is huge. That's why I want to do it. And I see people sailing by in their boats. It looks so cool. I think sailing came out maybe the second week I started playing. Which was actually really cool. Dude, I can get a raft. It'd be a lot of fun to level that up. Fucking broke ass life of an Iron Man. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Shit, I did a winter tote and it gave me a ton of money. I mean, I spent like 30,000 of it on chaos runes because I didn't want to have to make more in the middle of questing, but that was worth it. Ooh, when can I steal from a silver stall? Not for forever. Yeah, 2 more levels. Son of a biscuit. I'm fighting guards today, buddy. Real. When can I steal from the crossbow stall? 1 more level. Yeah, it must be nice. You, human, hands off. I'm gonna kill... That hurt. That fucking hurt. Oh my goodness. Get away from me, creeper. From behind the crate. From behind the crate. There you go. Don't run up on him. Dude, do not fucking run up on this guy. These things are worse than the lizard men. That shit hurt. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, stop running up on them. What are you doing? Trying to get me killed? Dude, these guys fucking hurt. Berry. Do you tell me I can't? Yeah. Fuck off. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, kill the blackguard. Kill the blackguard. This is so not worth. This is gonna take so fucking long. Oh my goodness. Nope, not doing this. I'll die. Nope. Need to find something that's more my speed. This fucking sucks. Oh! Does the guard even... The guard can't see me, can he? Oh, shit. Do it up. Haha, 20 XP. After a million clicks. What's some of the easy things I can do while I'm here? Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh. I have an idea. I have a friend who um he bought a bunch of like PC parts and then put Linux on it. What the fuck is this guy? Oh, found him. He was asking my wife if it was even possible to do that. Well, he told me he was going to, and then never did. What's the difference between Linux and any other operating system? Yama. Oh man. It's so cool, dude. I'm so bad with computers. Bro, this fucking cocksucker. Oh my goodness. You see the shit he just pulled on me? 4 tin ore. After I just spent all that time getting silver and world hopping. Oh my goodness. I'm malding. Malding. I'm one of those type dudes that's scared to take the glass off the side of the computer to blow it out. Though I will. Because I know it's necessary. How do I get over there? I gotta get over there. Well then, how do I do that? Okay. I'm gonna fucking snap. I'm gonna do it. I see. I'm never gonna use these. Oh man. Oh. Bring me to the mines, damn it. Yeah, buddy. Tell me these are the right mines. No fucking shot. Okay. No fucking way, dude. I'm gonna snap. Alright, Captain. It'd be like that sometimes. Wait, I didn't want to just travel. Fuck you. Oh, it's free. I want to go that way. Huh? Did I go the right way? I think I did. How do I get... Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh. Never mind. Oh. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. We don't have time to spare. Oh, this fucking guy. Okay, I can do that. This quest is going to make me snap. I'm telling you. I know. I know. I just want to rest. Pause it all. Okay. Now to the docks. Wait. Because I need to move fast. I kept forgetting to do that. Not the way I want. Gotcha. I see the racket they're running. Can I even mine mithril? I don't think I can. Oh, son of a biscuit. Let's go. It was 4 pieces. Fuck me, dude. Oh, this is gonna piss me off. All the gold I'm spending. I wonder how much this is worth. That's it? I figured it would be worth a shitload. Damn, from wealthy citizens? That's crazy. They really are fucking wealthy citizens, huh? Lord knows I got plenty of runes for that. I'm excited to hit high magic to make combo runes. Do my lunar stuff. Oh, it was 3 pieces of tin. I'm just kind of dumb. Imagine if I was smart enough to wear the Varrock chest right now. It's a good question. I don't know. I guess we're going to see where it gets me on the thieving chart. Oh, lordy. Do you have another task? 5 pieces of gold ore in the next 15 minutes. Let's see. Does gold spawn down here? Yes. Okay. First and foremost, I'm gonna wash my balls. So I was late for my stream, so I hopped on and yeah, dude, that's gonna. I had a list of quests here that I wanted to get done. Got it all tossed up in my notes. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Maybe ethically acquired antiquities. Clear that out. I haven't even been over to that part of the map yet either. I don't have any gold on me. 5 more of these some bitches. And which way was the docks? This way. Ethnically acquired antiquities. I've done Children of the Sun. I just haven't actually like gone over there yet. Oh, I didn't know about no gem crab. That's kind of fucking dirty. I was gonna rely on Rogue's Den for all my gems. That's huge. Is this the mine with the gold? No, it's not. Oh, I didn't realize they're paying me. No, I don't know about Gem Grab. That's even cooler. Oh, is that how everybody like trains their like their strength XP and stuff? Oh, well, guess who's probably not going to be top 3 DPS? World hopping. I'm in the fucking mainframe, bro. No time limit can hold me down. It's intense. That would get me like 11 levels where I'm at right now. Uh oh. It went down in cost since I've been here. Oh. I didn't actually take... What? Whatever. I have that. I know I have that. I just saw my iron stores. I'm learning the layout. I've only been here for an hour and a half. Oy vey. Oh, I did already have the gold ore. That's so funny. We were doing our like big semester meetup, and like the faculty and the students, and our director was going on about how he knows that God is doing something new right now. And then one of my other buddies, who is training to be a chaplain, was like half asleep, and like when he woke up, he was like, there is no more crusades, there's no more fighting, something new has to happen." And then while I was driving home, the news of the assassination hit mainstream media, and it's got me feeling hopeful because it's definitely separating out people that are just genuinely evil. You know what I mean? Because with people were exposing themselves for who they were immediately. It's terrible what happened to him. I haven't even watched the footage, but it's it's really separating the wheat from the chaff right now. This guy's pissing me off. How about you? Yeah, shit is kind of nuts. But you know he's getting his reward in heaven right now. That's for damn sure. That's that's what shocked me the most was just watching people celebrating it. It's like, come on, man, that's one of your countrymen. Like, and it's not a good sign for the nation if people are getting fucking assassinated for an opinion. Um, hold on. Bigger picture of this whole thing. Hey, dude, spiritual warfare is alive and well, and the New Age movement is diabolical. Selling women the occult as cutesy pastel colored, like fun stuff is just disgusting. Then they go after the women because the women are more spiritually vulnerable. They're more spiritually active, but they're more spiritually vulnerable. Um, the Bolsheviks and the Red Revolution in Russia started because communism, like old school communism, is Jewish culture without their religion, and the violence that we're experiencing in America is a phenomenon that I'm only being able to chart as it's some kind of atheistic form of Islam. It's kind of like the communism experienced over there, but it I could be wrong. It could just be, the other side of the same coin, but with how hip and how cool Islam is right now, I think there's a root to it. Okay, I can talk to this asshole now. It's an honor to meet you. Hreidmar, director of the Red Axe. This motherfucker wants mithril bars. There we go. All right, my friend. It was nice talking to you. I'll catch you later. Actually, I think it's about time. Oh, when I'm done. Yeah, man, it's great. It's great getting to kick back and play RuneScape and talk about the Bible. Friggin' love the Bible. Okay, go the way I told you to go. I don't have steel bars. No, not at all. Not at all. Don't you worry about it. I'll let you go away. So I need 8 and 5. Peace out, man. I'll talk to you later. Be safe. Have fun. Be blessed. Go with God. Oh man. Shit just pops. Where is the furnace? There's the furnace. Okay, is there a regular furnace down here? Fuck no. Okay. Demon dwarf. Oh, that's his hair. The Irish vote is a block. Just kidding. Who shall it be? It's a lot of fucking XP. Well, stream,